Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to the 80K Woods Walker channel. I'm Jay with the guys, and we are doing a winter overnight backpacking trip. It is about 6 degrees right now, and I think it's going to get colder.
Good news, Jay. We have degrees. Bad news, they're taking them away.
Yes. There's going to be cold weather camping tonight, boys and girls. Stick around, it should be interesting. All right, we have been out here for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and we have to break trail the entire way to the lean-to, which is about 3.5 miles-ish. There's about a foot of fresh snow on the trail. Each of us has a Polk sled, some of them weighing upwards near 70 and 80 pounds. It's a slow go this morning, but at least I'm not cold. It's crazy. I'm going to start shedding some layers so that I don't sweat through everything and start getting hypothermia. But at least it is beautiful out here. It's incredible. Crystal clear blue skies, pristine snow, the pups, and an amazing group of guys. This is what adventure is all about. Let's keep going. We are, I don't know, I'd say maybe a half mile in. It is slow going. But Dan is our intrepid trail breaker. How you doing, buddy?
I'm wonderful.
That sounds like sarcasm.
A little bit.
The first bit of this trail is all uphill. So in the winter, under a foot of fresh snow, I should say, it's a little hectic. But Dan, you're doing a great job. Thank you very much.
Jay keeps telling me that we're almost to the top of the hill. I don't think we are. I think this is the hill that never ends.
I do like to tell false truths once in a while for motivation.
Sled got stuck, and then I had no balance.
Whew. Okay, so real talk. The last couple adventures, I have left Miss Cora off leash. She's been doing really well. Unfortunately, because of the fresh snow, it's a lot easier for her to follow these new deer tracks. And Dan and I just had to zip off into the woods for about 20 minutes looking for the dog. So, unfortunately for her, the next mile to camp, she's going to be leashed to my belt. So not only do I have the heavy sled behind me, I'm going to have the heavy, strong dog in front of me. Thankfully, since we're almost there and she's done a lot of running back and forth, she's pretty tired. But we'll see how this goes. Should be interesting. How you doing, buddy?
Want to ask me how excited I am about climbing that? Super freaking excited.
Super excited.
So excited.
The good news is it's all downhill from here.
Well, but you see all these trees and wood right here? Like, we don't have to go up there.
I like the way you think, man.
I have enough food for at least 7 days. So we could leave next weekend and we can just stay right here.
I see the lean-to through the trees, which is great because I'm done. I'm frustrated, I'm tired, and if I'm being honest, I think this was probably a little more than we should have done. But we're here, we're gonna set up camp, get a fire going, get some food, relax, because we earned it. Impressive. Tiring, but impressive. Now that we're at camp, we gotta find places to set up. Dan's back there. These other guys haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna set up in the exact same spot I was in when we did this trip in the summer a couple years ago. I'm gonna set up right here, but first I gotta stamp down even more snow so that I got a place to actually live for the night. Let's do this. Camp setup, a few little unexpected gotchas, but nothing too terribly crazy yet. John is actually prepping and getting ready to make us some dinner, which is awesome. Sun's going down, it's getting a little bit chilly. I think we're looking at -6 as the temperature for tonight, so should be interesting. Yeah, it was a hard day, very hard day to get out here. A couple of us are talking about how much we are not looking forward to walking out tomorrow. Should be interesting, should be exciting, and at the end of the day, we'll have overcome adversity, I suppose, right?
I mean, ish.
Ish. All right, we're hanging out by the fire, slowly but surely peeling layers and replacing clothes that we wore on the way in. That's rough out here. But I did want to say a big shout out to Jason. If you remember him from our Cranberry Lake 50 video and the J Mountain Hike video. Jason's been a huge supporter of the channel. He's been a awesome guy to hike out with, and I consider him a friend. So he sent us out with some brewskis, and that was very awesome. And we're gonna enjoy these because we earned it. We earned it, boys.
Yeah, we did.
Hey!
All right. Nobody died yet.
Good morning, everybody. It is about 6:40, and yeah, sounds like everybody survived. The low for overnight was about -6, and apparently I'm so full of hot air that I've created a microclimate inside of my hammock and tarp area because I was getting snowed on. It's very crazy. Everything in here is slightly frosted over, but overall, that was a warm and comfortable night's sleep. Whew. Coldest I've ever slept in. And now we get to pack up camp, have some breakfast, start our trek out of here. Not many of us are looking forward to that trek out. It's going to be tough. The trek in beat us up, so we'll see how it goes. But it's time to get up, get going. Let's go.
Packing up camp, you can see, look at that frost. That's crazy. I guess there is a benefit to taking your bug net off in the wintertime it can prevent some of this condensation, I think, since all of your hot air will be able to vent outside of the tarp. But yeah, live and learn. It's snowing inside my hammock. Woo. It is still cold out here. It is below zero still. John's making some breakfast, and slowly but surely we're cleaning up camp and staying warm. So, good stuff. Look at that snow. That's crazy. Alrighty, it's just about 11 o'clock in the morning. We've packed up camp and loaded the sleds, and now it's time to make the almost 4-mile trek back to the cars. Another epic adventure here at West Stony Creek. It was hard for sure, and we're only halfway done really. So stick around. We will we'll check in throughout the walk back, see how everybody's doing, and yeah, and then we'll talk when we get back to the cars. Awesome night, cold night, beautiful night. Let's get moving. I will say this, the walkout has been tough, at least for the first, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile. It's right straight up out of camp, which is kind of a bummer when you have a lot of weight in your sleds, but you get to a section where it's a bunch of downhill. Oh boy, it's been super pleasant for the last bit. I'm happy with this. Making good time. Maybe we'll get out of here before dark. What do you think, John?
I hate this.
Really? So this is the 3rd or 4th time John and I have been on this section of the NPT. And I think we're at a 50% happiness rate.
That's very true.
Oh man, we still got about 2 miles back to the car, so let's keep moving. All right, we have made it back to the trailhead. We are successful. We have overcome adversity, and I think we've all learned a very, very valuable lesson. We've had some gear failures. We had some missing gear, forgotten gear. We also had some gear successes, so that's a win. But overall, I think snowshoeing 4 miles with 50-pound sleds, breaking trail, it's probably not for us. We'll see. Who knows? This is probably an opportunity for more Type-2 fun. What do you think, Dano?
I think that snowshoeing 4 miles, no problem. I think camping in sub-zero weather, no problem. I think combining the two was perhaps a bit less fun than we were hoping.
But we survived. So I do like to promote everybody getting outside and kind of taking the adventures that we do and making them their own. Highly, highly recommend really considering your ability, your gear, and your mental fortitude for a trip like this. That being said, I really hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you like outdoor adventure videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, I hope that we've inspired you to get outside and do something awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.